everybody, welcome to ROA Off-Road. We are going to be doing an in-depth look at this new Jeep ADDAX, and we have TJ with us from ADDAX to help us as we go through this trailer, help you to understand everything about it. So TJ, can you tell me, why was this trailer built? There's a lot of teardrops or smaller off-road trailers that exist on the market. Why did you guys want to build this trailer?
Yeah, great question. And first things first, I just want to thank Josh and ROA Off-Road for letting us come in here and partner with them. We're super excited to work with you guys.
Yeah.
So the idea behind this trailer, at the end of the day, we wanted to build something that was light enough to be able to be pulled by a two-door Jeep, as well as looks like a Jeep, right? Yeah. We wanted to build something with enough access. When you open these clamshell roof up here, as you notice, it's going to provide a ton of storage on the interior and easy access with this clamshell opening.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you can fit a lot of larger items in here, and there's still tons of space in here for custom storage purposes.
This is really unique. We've looked at, this is all that we do is off-road trailers. I haven't seen a space like this, so I'm thinking from the perspective of a buyer, they're thinking about the stuff that they want to take camping with them, and what they can fit in here, they may not be able to fit into another trailer. And I think those that are looking at buying, that's going to be a big part of their decision-making factor, is what they can do with this trailer that they can't do with another. And so that's really, really neat. I think that's a really cool design that you guys have.
Yeah.
Now, for the construction of the trailer, how is this trailer constructed? What are the walls made out of, the frame?
Great question. So the whole entire trailer is built out of steel, powder coated steel.
Okay.
So it's built to last. And the reason we went with steel is just because it's a little bit more durable than aluminum, especially when you're off-roading, right? Yeah. And then at the end of the day, we also want to make sure we put a receiver hitch down the bottom. I know a lot of the end users want to be pulling gravel bikes, dirt bikes, anything like that. So just for more options right there for them.
Yes. This is a very common request to have a receiver. A lot of people like to bring their bikes with them. So really, really important. The suspension on this trailer, do you know much about the suspension on this?
Yeah, so we use 3,500 pound axles, and so axle rated on these trailers. And the trailers themselves only weigh about 1,000 to 1,500 pounds.
Right.
So tons of storage purposes still on top of that, and it's built on a 2,000 pound suspension, so it still rides really smooth.
And the suspension itself is a torsion axle.
Yeah, they're independent torsion axles, which provides us with more clearance. We've got about 18 inches of clearance under these trailers.
And do you know who is doing the torsion axle? The maker of it?
It's Reliable.
Reliable. Okay. A lot of people want to look up, the maker, the manufacturer, so they can look at that kind of stuff. All right, so TJ, something else you were telling me that's unique about what you guys have done is you wanted to utilize this outside space for storage as well. So what have you guys done so that people can utilize this space on the outside for storage?
Yeah, great question. I just know a lot of the issues a lot of people face when they're using one of these smaller overland trailers is storage space. Yeah. So we built rivet nuts along the walls of the trailer here. If you take a look, we've got them all along the walls here, as well as in the fender, right? So at the end of the day, you can mount storage boxes, propane tanks, anything else. These fenders are rated at 800 pounds, just providing a lot more storage capabilities on that outside of the trailer as well.
So they're going to be able to tie stuff down to the outside, strap it down, whatever, so that they can utilize not only the inside, but the outside as well.
Exactly, yep.
Very interesting. That's also very unique. I haven't seen that before. Tell me a little bit about this upper storage area and kind of what you guys envision with this.
Yeah, great question. So we just want to, again, provide more space for storage for at the end of the day for the end user. We have some customers who will be able to use these little tie points here. So they're adjustable, right? So you can move them wherever you want. Use these to tie down sleeping bags. If you got your rooftop tent on there, worries about it getting wet. If we have hunters, a lot of them will tie down chairs, guns, different things like that that they're planning on pulling out there. We have some fishermen that like to take these out there. While they're fly fishing for a weekend, they'll load up and put their fishing rods, they'll mount them up here. So at the end of the day, sky's the limit with what you want to put up here as long as it fits.
Okay, so we're now at the front of the ADDAX, and TJ, tell me about what you guys have as far as the electrical system for the trailer.
Yeah, so everything's built on the inside of the trailer. It's really clean. Yeah. We have an 80 amp hour battery that comes with a 12-year warranty on it. Same with a DC to DC converter. And then here's your controls for everything. Okay. So one of the cool aspects of this trailer, and you never know, it actually has an 11-gallon water tank built inside of the trailer with a pump. So it is going to come with some pressure for you. your fridge, and we've got a 50-liter fridge built inside of here. And so at the end of the day, all these switches are compartmentalized to control different aspects of your trailer, right?
Now, of these things that you've discussed, are many of those options standard?
Great question. So we have 3 different trim levels with our trailers.
Okay.
The first one is just a base trailer, ultimately for the ultimate DIYer that wants to spec it out
Okay.
however they want to build it with.
Yeah.
And then my next 2 models, one has the electrical package as well as a water package, but it does not come with the fridge or the kitchen. And then here's our Summit that is our fully loaded version.
So this has more of the upgrades. This wouldn't be a base model.
Nope.
So getting something like the battery, the electrical system, the water tank, those are all upgrades people can add on.
Absolutely, yep, they are. So the really cool thing about this trailer, and I know one thing that most people struggle with, is where they store their trailer at home when they're not using it.
Yeah.
So what we did is we actually built this tongue right here to be a removable tongue. There's 2 pins built back up here in the frame. They're easy to pull out once they come out. This whole tongue's gonna slide out. You can set it underneath the trailer, on top of the trailer. And once you do that, it's actually less than a 6-foot by 6-foot footprint.
Wow.
So anyone can, ultimately store this at their house.
Yeah. Now, I think we were also talking about, in a hairy situation, that this could be removed and actually put in the rear of the trailer if you
Yeah.
were stuck somewhere to pull it in the opposite direction.
Pretty unique. Yeah, we've actually had a customer who was Jeeping and got stuck.
Yeah.
And they jacked it up so it was stable. They used all the 4 jacks so it wasn't going anywhere on the trail. They pulled the tongue out, they hooked it into the back, was able to get on at the Jeep and went back down the hill until they were able to get unstuck.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty cool.
That's awesome. So we have a water spigot here.
Yep.
And this is, again, this is optional.
Yes, this is optional depending on the
Okay.
package you buy.
Right. Okay. Okay, so this is a big part of overlanding. People want to know more about the tires
Yeah.
and what we can do with this area. So base model, the tire size on this is going to be
28 inches. 28.
28.
Yep.
But we can upgrade it to be,
So these come, our base comes with 28-inch 28s. Our other 2 model trailers come with 31s, but you can upgrade to a 33.
okay. So we can get up to a 33-inch tire.
Uh-huh.
Now, the bolt pattern on these is what?
Is a 5 by 4.5.
5 by 4.5.
Yep.
Okay, because that's going to be a common question that people have.
Mhm.
So something else, a question that gets asked frequently is, can I get this to match the color of my Jeep? What kind of options exist there?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. And I know most of your Jeep enthusiasts want it to look just like their Jeep. So we actually can custom match this to any color they're looking for. We have access to all the Jeep's colors
Wow.
with our partnership. So people love that. It just delays the delivery time a little bit.
Okay. Wow, that's a really cool option. That's great for people to know. Okay, here at the conclusion, we just want to shout out to ADDAX. We're so grateful for you guys partnering with us on this awesome trailer. These trailers, again, are built in Utah. These trailers are available immediately. They're locally sourced, so we have the manufacturer right here if there's any questions. But thank you so much. For those who are seeing this, who haven't seen ADDAX before, check out their socials. You'll be able to see and learn more about the trailers. And of course, we're going to have more information at roaoffroad.com on all of our socials, YouTube, Instagram, everything. Thank you so much for watching, and let us know if you have any questions that we haven't gone over in this video.